In 2010, two chemical engineering students at the University of Missouri, Columbia, were paired as lab partners. Emily Carter and Ryan Hale quickly discovered a connection that extended far beyond their coursework. Both were intelligent, ambitious, and serious about their futures. Ryan's calm, focused nature drew Emily in, and what began as a partnership in the lab soon became a romance built on shared dreams and trust. Their bond deepened as they spent more time together. They shared a love for board games and problem-solving, often talking late into the night about their goals and the life they hoped to build. Emily dreamed of being a mother someday, and Ryan spoke often about wanting a family of his own. Friends saw them as inseparable, two people destined to build a future together. After graduating in 2013, Emily and Ryan moved to the St. Louis area to start their professional lives. Emily joined MEC Incorporated, a chemical engineering company once tied to Monsanto and later acquired by DuPont. She quickly earned respect for her intelligence and warmth, and colleagues admired her work ethic. Ryan also secured a good position nearby, and by 2015, the couple married in a joyful ceremony surrounded by friends and family. They bought a home on North Winds Drive in St. Louis County, a symbol of their success and stability. Emily took pride in maintaining their home, while Ryan focused on his career. For several years, they seemed to embody everything they had once dreamed of achieving. In 2018, they decided to start a family, a moment Emily had long looked forward to. But the process wasn't easy. After months of trying, Emily was diagnosed with endometriosis, a condition that made pregnancy difficult and painful. What should have been an exciting chapter turned into a period of frustration and stress. The couple's scientific approach to fertility, tracking cycles, recording temperatures, and scheduling intimacy, made their marriage feel increasingly mechanical. The closeness that had once defined them began to fade. By mid-2019, Emily sensed distance growing between them. Ryan was often distracted and emotionally detached. What she didn't know was that he had begun an affair with another woman. Using a fake social media account under a false name, he maintained secret contact with his mistress, hiding his betrayal from everyone. While Emily clung to hope for their marriage and the baby they still dreamed of, Ryan was already imagining a future without her. Through the summer and fall of 2019, Ryan's double life deepened. He sent romantic messages to his mistress, claiming he was unhappy and thinking about divorce. When Emily told him in late October that she was finally pregnant, it should have been the happiest news of their lives. Instead, it became the moment that sealed her fate. Ryan was trapped between two worlds, the wife carrying his child and the woman he wanted to be with. He told his mistress that divorce would be too expensive and complicated, especially with a baby on the way. In their messages, he wrote about options, one of which suggested that if something happened to the pregnancy, he would be free. Investigators would later interpret those words as evidence of premeditation. Outwardly, Ryan played the role of the excited husband, helping plan the nursery, talking about baby names, and pretending to look forward to fatherhood. But behind the scenes, his messages told a different story. He met with his mistress frequently and continued the affair without pause. Emily, meanwhile, searched the internet for answers, typing phrases like husband not happy about pregnancy, a quiet sign of her growing fear that something in their marriage had broken beyond repair. On November 11, 2019, the ordinary rhythm of their life came to an end. Emily went to work as usual, texting Ryan about insurance benefits for the baby. That evening, they ate dinner together and watched Netflix. At some point, Ryan told her he needed to confess something, and admitted he had been unfaithful. The confrontation quickly escalated. Emily demanded to know who the other woman was. Ryan refused. Enraged and hurt, Emily reportedly told him that the baby might not be his, a statement whose truth remains uncertain. Ryan claimed that in that moment, anger consumed him. He grabbed a mallet from a nearby table and struck Emily in the head. She tried to flee toward the garage, but he hit her again, causing her to fall down the basement stairs. She died there, only weeks into her pregnancy. Instead of calling for help, Ryan began to clean. He scrubbed blood from the floor, ripped up carpet, and poured bleach across the basement. In the early hours of November 12th, he wrapped Emily's body in a tarp, loaded it into his pickup truck, and drove to a remote area near Troy, Missouri. There, he left her body under branches and debris. That evening, Ryan reported Emily missing, telling police she had gone to work and never returned. He posted on Facebook asking friends to help find her, pretending to be a worried husband. But investigators quickly noticed inconsistencies. Surveillance footage showed him buying cleaning supplies during a snowstorm on the night of the killing. When police searched the couple's home, they found bloodstains beneath freshly scrubbed carpet and the unmistakable smell of bleach in the basement. DNA confirmed the blood belonged to Emily. Investigators also found Ryan's truck in the garage, still reeking of chemicals. Phone records revealed his constant contact with the other woman, including messages sent the morning after the murder. In one, he casually complained about not sleeping well because of a stomach bug. A week later, faced with mounting evidence, Ryan told his attorney where to find Emily's body. Police located her remains in the wooded area off Highway 61, just as he described. In 2022, a Missouri jury found Ryan Hale guilty of first-degree murder, tampering with evidence, and abandoning a corpse. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. During sentencing, Emily's mother spoke tearfully about the daughter she had lost, a woman who had devoted her life to love, family, and hard work. Ryan expressed regret, telling the court he thought of Emily every day. But his words meant little to those who knew the depth of his betrayal. The woman who had trusted him with her dreams, her future, and her unborn child was gone forever, her life cut short by the man she believed would always protect her. You've been watching Echoes of Betrayal, where every secret leaves a scar. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss the next story that still echoes in the dark.